Right, just come in the kitchen, my boy's waiting to go up the garden. We'll just set the stand up, guys. Here we go. Right, there's Snoop, and Sooty's there somewhere as well. There he is. Right, let's get the boys up the garden. Hang on, guys. Come on in, off you go. Good boys, off you go, guys. It's been raining, but it's stopped at the moment. Leave the door like that, but they can push it open. You can see who comes in first. Right, I've written my note for the GP. I'm going to put that in my tuck box so I don't forget. I've got my shout out list here ready. I'll just wait for the boys to come in and we'll tuck the boys up first. I've got the kettle on for my hot water, so we're all organised. Right, let's put this note in my tuck box. Got to pop it in the fridge in a minute. That's done. Still no sign of the boys. Still waiting patiently. Oh, I didn't get onto the internet to look for a battery for my sister. I was too busy going through my messages, so I'll have to do that tomorrow. There's no rush. She doesn't use her car very often. She's retired now. She does most of her day is spent looking after her daughter's child, so she's not out in the car all the time. So I should be okay. And they have charged her car up. I think it has taken a charge. So I shall look up tomorrow. I'll probably have to order one up for her. I think that's going to be the cheapest way to do it. Be in a minute. Shall I get the biscuit tin out? I'm sure that'll bring them in a little bit quicker. Let's get my biscuit tin out and see if that does the trick. They usually hear the lid. That worked. Hello, guys. Oh dear. Right, let's just shut that back door first. Mind ups. You are so predictable. Yes, you are. Right, guys. Come on. I've got their biscuits. Come on in, let's go. Here they come. Somebody said to me, do you really shut your dogs in the toilet? They love it here. They wouldn't run in here if they didn't like it, guys. Right, that's the corner. You can see the corner. Right, I'll get the beds made first. I've got the bedding out already tonight. Here we go, guys. Oh no, it's so exciting. Right, that's yours, Sooty. Who's going to be the first one to jump in the beds, do you think? That's your Snoop. Right, here we go. They're being very good at the moment. I don't think it's going to last. I knew it wasn't going to last. There you go. Snoop jumped in straight away. That's not your side. Come on, out you come. Right, hang on. Wait for it. Okay, there you go. Come on in, Snoop. Here you go. Right, now if I throw the biscuit, Snoopy will catch it. Excellent. And Sooty always takes it. Come on in, Snoop. In your bed. Sit in your bed. Go on in your bed. Right there. Oh, there you go. Right, they've both got their biscuits. And that's Sooty. And there's my little Snoop. Right, we're done. Boys are tucked up. I won't hear a peek out of them tonight. Lovely. I've already hoovered up. That's why I'm a little bit late. I thought I'd nip that in the bud first. So I've done the front room. I've done the dining room. It's just the washing to do now, guys. I'll just pour the rest of my hot water. I did boil the kettle. There we go. Right, there we go. I'll refill that in a minute for tomorrow. Right, here we go. Put my selfie stick up again. Here we go. There you go. Right, I'll put it back up again. It keeps going down. I know. Right, there we go. Right, selfie sticks up. See how long that stays up. There you go. Right. Put those into soak. And that one, and that one. Right, let me get my gloves on, guys. did shut that, that's good. Right, it's been good. I've gone back 10 hours. I thought I'm going to go back as far as I can, so I've gone back 10 hours and that's it. I thought, I can't go back any further. I'll be up all night. I could carry on going back for weeks, I think, because there must be ones I've missed on there. But I've gone back 10 hours and I think that'll have to do. There you go. Right, where we go? Shall I do the shout outs first? And then I won't forget. Right, the first shout out, and this is one that was sent to me yesterday for today. It's a birthday shout out. And they said, can you shout this out today? And that is to Gary. So it's a happy birthday to Gary. Okay, so I didn't forget, he was top of the list from yesterday. Right, the next shout out is to Sheila, who is suffering with flu. So I hope you get better soon, Sheila. And we all got our fingers crossed for you. Right, next one is to Jackie from Chester. The next shout out is to Matthew. Another shout out there is to Holly and her daughter Willow, and the last shout out is to Rachel Brown. That's it, that's all my shout outs. So we are done. And I went back 10 hours, so if there's any further back than that, I'm sorry, you'll have to reapply. Oh, so yeah, that's good. So Tuesday tomorrow. Tuesday is always classed as the worst day of the week. Especially by my assistant service manager who hates Tuesdays with a passion. But maybe tomorrow I'll have a smile on the face once my name change takes place. I'll see how that goes down. I think it's going to be good, guys. I'm looking forward to this, I really am. It's just ticking another box. I've still got other people to tell, like my pension company. I've got to get in touch with my pension company. Because I've worked at lots and lots of garages, every time I started at a garage, they'd enrol you in their pension. And so I had lots of little pensions because I never stayed at the garages for long. I'd usually move on about every 4 years on average. And so I've worked at an awful lot of garages over the years, so I had a lot of little pensions all over the place. So what I did, I got all my little pension pots and I put them into one pot. I've only kept one pension going because that was a really good one and I was told to leave that one alone. So I put all the little ones into one pot and I invested it. I put it into an investment company and they invest it for me. They're really, really good. And my fund is obviously growing. It is my pension pot. I don't want to spend it on turn around and buy a house because I'll have no pension. So that's my pension pot, and that's obviously hasn't matured yet. So I've got to inform them. Now they do know, I have forewarned them about this because I have an annual phone call from my my investment company and they tell me how my investments are doing. And I did tell them the last time they phoned up what I was doing, and they said okay. They said that's okay. They said we've come across this before, so it's no big deal. They said just let us know when it all happens, send us an email, and then we'll start changing your details. So yeah, that one's pretty well in hand. But then I've still got some other pensions. Like I said, I've got that other pension that's up and running. I also used to work for the co-op. The co-op back in East Anglia, I don't know if it was nationally, but in East Anglia they actually had their own garages. They had a whole chain of garages and I worked at one of those. And so I've actually still got a little bit in a co-op pension, and I think it is a really insignificant amount. I mean, it's a piddly one, but there is some money in there, and I keep getting letters from them telling me about my my pension, but I haven't looked into that one, and it will be a piddly one. It's because I wasn't there that long, but that's the only one I think, other than the one I was told to keep, that keeps raising its head. I keep getting letters from them telling me about my pension pot, but they don't tell me how much I've got in there, but I know it's only a small amount. So I remember starting that one, and we all had to start it. We didn't have a choice. It was a thing at the garage. When you start at the garage, you got automatically enrolled into this pension. But at the time, you weren't allowed to have a private pension. You could have either or, but not both. And I think I'd only just started the company pension when I got my own private pension. And so I had to freeze the company pension. I couldn't take the money out, I just had to freeze it, and that's what I did. And then I had my private pension, which is one of these ones that has got invested into this big pot now. So yeah, I keep getting these letters about this insignificant amount of money that's tucked away somewhere in the co-op, the CIS. But I'll have to find out what that is soon, because I'm coming up towards retirement. They actually sent a letter which I've received today, and it went to my old address. And I'm assuming that my ex-partner has popped it through my door, because it's got a note written across the front of it saying, please change your address. So yes, that's one I've got to inform. But there are other things I've got to do. I've got to tell my landlord. That'll be an interesting one, guys. I wonder how that was going to go down. I've got my council tax. I've got my water. I've got my what else have I got? My power bills, my gas and my electric. Sky. I've got Sky because I've got the fibre, Sky Fibre. So I've got lots to tell still, but they're the more insignificant ones. They're not the important ones. I've got the address, but they haven't got the name change. So I've got to get in touch with all of those. And it's always a bit of a palaver. It's never just straightforward changing your name. They want like your depot certificate, or they want more information. I can understand they need security. There's got to be security issues there. But anyway, so I've got that lot to go yet as well. But the work one is the one I've been looking forward to the most. Not coming out of work, they all know what I'm up to, but to actually get to the point where my name is then used. I think the only significant part of it is going to be my login, because they're going to have to change my login, give me a new email address, company email address. And I want to see whether or not they actually announce, because when we get a new member of staff start at our garage, because it's quite a big group, what they do is they put an email out to everybody introducing the new member of staff. So do you think they'll introduce April to all the other members of staff? It'll be interesting if they do. I don't think they will, but I don't care if they do, because like I said, everybody knows what I'm doing anyway. So that will be interesting, because I have put my April photo onto my profile site, so they could use that. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens with that one. I know, I keep smiling. So, what we've got to do today. I've done everything this evening other than sort out a battery for my eldest sister, which I will do tomorrow evening. I haven't phoned her. I got the price today from Mercedes dealership for a battery for her car, because her car is a Mercedes. And it's got the original battery on it. I couldn't believe it's still the original battery, because the car's 12 years old, so it's done really well on the original battery. So I got a price from them, and they were really silly money, extortionate, and I know I can get that make of battery. It's a Varta battery, it's a good battery, but I know I can get it cheaper than what they were saying. I'd have to pay for it. So I won't worry about Mercedes anymore. Sometimes they are cheaper, and I know you wouldn't expect it, but you do sometimes find a main dealer will actually be cheaper for a battery for your car than one of these motor factors. Not always, as in this case. So anyway, today's been a good day. I've had a really good day at work. I didn't have any jobs left over because I left early on the Friday. I finished the job I was doing on Friday at dinner time, and then I came home because I wasn't feeling very well. So I knew there was no jobs on my ramp this morning, so I went in this morning, and there was a car parked on my ramp, but it was just parked there over the weekend. And so I walked straight into a service. So that was nice. It was a good start to the day, a little service. Which grew a little bit, but not too much. It was an MOT as well, MOT and a service. And then that was followed by another MOT and another service. And then I had 4 tyres, and then I had a sales car. So it was really good. It was a really easy day. I really enjoyed it today. Nice and simple. Rattled them all off, all gone. I have got an extra job, which is another sales car, which the parts turned up for that today. But that's on the back burner. It's not a sold unit, it's something we were looking at. It's a stock item, it's a stock vehicle that they want me to prepare. And we had to order some bits for it, which turned up this morning. And so once I've finished the other jobs, it'll be a fill-in job. It's not a major job, it's just a fairly minor job. So I think they'll do that sometime during the week when we maybe slacken off, or right at the end of the day when we've got nothing else to do, I'll get it in and finish it off. So yeah, it's been a lovely day. I haven't looked at the weather. I don't know if you guys have. I had lots of messages from people saying it was a rotten day where they were. I think it's supposed to be quite stormy this week. I think this might be the remnants of this hurricane that they had in Florida, or if it isn't, it's heading this way. Right, that, guys, is it. I've done the lot. That's everything done. I've got to fill the kettle up for tomorrow, so I'll do that now. Just tip this out. Right. And that's it. I think it's all done. Right, kettle's filled. Right, we won't turn it on, we'll turn it on tomorrow. That will be my water for my wash in the morning. Because I don't have a cup of tea in the morning, I just have toast and a milky coffee. And I boil the kettle for my wash, because I take the kettle upstairs for my wash in the sink. Because I don't turn the boiler on, there's no point. Because all I do is have a wash in the morning upstairs in the sink, and then in the evening I wash the plates, and that's the only other time I boil up hot water, because that's all the hot water I need. I don't need a whole hot water tank full of water. It's a total waste of money. So that's what I do, and I've been doing this for months now. There you go, turn that round. And it goes there, goes there. These marigolds are really good. They don't leak like the old Tesco's ones did. These are lasting really well. There you go. Right, that's done. Turn off the sockets. That's it. I'm going to turn the radio on for my boys, which is that one. And put that in the recycle bin. Right, night night, guys. Sleep tight, fellas. Oh, close the air fryer. That's turned off. Right, let's go. And right, night night. It's all hoovered up in here and all tidied up. It's upstairs next, bedtime. Right, that one, and I've got a lot of light switches, haven't I? Right, I'll pull the door to, and we can go up. There we go. Right, the front room light is off, I'm sure it is. Yep, front room light's off. And turn this one off, and we're up. Oh, I've got that feeling. Do you ever have that feeling like you think, oh, I've forgotten something? Something's not right, I've forgotten something, and I can't think what it is. There's something nagging me that I've forgotten to do. I don't know what it is. I'll probably remember when I lay down in bed. Right, we're in. Right, I haven't put my hairdryer away yet. There's my hairdryer on the radiator, look. So I put it to cool down. I'll pop it away in the drawer in a minute. Right, jewellery off. Bangle. That's it, that's the only jewellery. Oh, and the necklace. And that's it. I don't wear any jewellery for work. I've got my little ear studs in, if you can just see those. They're the only ones I'm allowed to wear for work. Obviously at the weekend I put my earrings in and put all my jewellery on. What I've got, I haven't got a lot. I've got more earrings than I have anything else. So that's it. Right, I'm going to get untoggled, I'm going to go to bed. So I've already had a shower today, so I'm just going to have a wash my face, do my teeth, and climb into bed. So you guys are going to have to go to bed as well, because it's getting late. It's 10:30. Right, I'm going to sign out now. Love you all to death, and I will post a music video first thing in the morning, and then I shall load some other videos for you as we go through the day. And yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow, and I hope you are as well. And I shall speak to you tomorrow. Might have more stories to tell you. Okay, bye-bye.